Okay, hello, beautiful divine collective, and thank you so much for joining me today. This is Layne the Liaison, your divine psychic, here with a special message for you, especially if you keep hearing the phrase like XYZ. Typically people use this when they're talking and they want to, give you like a generic like example or whatever, and they just go, oh, an XYZ, and it's pretty obvious like either like what like they're like alluding to. A very interesting way, and it is a message for the collective. I have a feeling it's going to be 3 messages or a 3-part message. I would like to go ahead and look into your past, present, and future, but overall I do see this being like 3 explanations for something, or just like 3 transformations in your life, just like 3 examples of, I guess, like what like someone would be like 3 like situations perhaps. So let's just go ahead and look at your past, present, and future for this group, especially if you keep hearing the phrase XYZ. So let's just go ahead and see your past, present, and future. Past, present, and future energies. Past, present, and future energies. Past, present, and future energies. On the back of the deck, we have our 9 of Wands along with the Page of Wands. Page is number 11 in the deck. In our past, we may have committed to one way, we may have committed to something, and it may have not come through, and it may have not come through in particular, like due to the environment and due to the behaviors of the people there, whether they are like good or bad people. I can just see that it's like maybe even the personalities didn't mesh well, the like chemistry wasn't right. Something here could have been successful, but it was not. I have a feeling that this was something that you had to commit to, that you probably had to put a lot of action, hard work towards, but it just didn't come across. And it's almost as if it was like out of like everyone's control, though. Like everyone came in with maybe not like in the moment, like not like the best like actions and behaviors. It's like maybe like in hindsight, everyone can see like, oh, like where I could have done better, or where like they could have done better. And it's just kind of like, I have a feeling that in the moment it was supposed to fail because it just like the vibrations just weren't adding up. I have a feeling that this puts you on your own path. Oh, and we have these these cards coming out as well. Okay, I will take these as well. So I have a feeling it's like, even if it was anyone's fault, it's like at the end of the day, it's things just worked out that way. Things just worked out that way in the past, just because it was a divine alignment. It was just the divine putting you on another path. Absolutely. Because as I was like, before I even turn over these cards, that's what I wanted to say. And okay, we just have like strong affirmations there. That's beautiful. But then I was like, let me like actually like turn over these cards and see what they are. But indeed, this does give me divine affirmation for it. This really did reroute you. And this reroute is for your best and highest good. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is for your best and highest good. I also have a feeling that what you see, so what you're recreating in this new path, I have a feeling that it might be something from the past that is familiar to you, but it's going to be like a new rendition of it, if you will. Whether it be like, I mean, it could be like someone covering a song. It could be someone like you have like your like favorite like type of like food, whether it be like a sandwich or like a chicken pot pie, and then like you're like, oh, if you actually make it with like this blend of spices, it tastes this way, and that's like also like really good, and just like trying it that way. So I have a feeling that's like something that's familiar to you. It's a new rendition. I have a feeling it's more than just how we say like, oh, and XYZ. And it's like what typically comes to our minds, like all the typical examples. And I have a feeling that it's like, that's what people think of in this situation, but that's probably not necessarily what's going to happen to you, if that makes any sense. Whereas like, let's see. Okay, just like as an example, it's like, what if like you get a like puppy as a dog, like a very like young puppy, and obviously everyone is like, oh yeah, like when you get a puppy, you're gonna have to train it, and it's probably gonna pee in your house, and it's probably going to like tear up something and try to eat your shoes and try to like destroy your pillows, and it's going to need like a lot of sleep in the middle of the day, and XYZ, etc., etc. And then, but your experience is going to be, you adopt a puppy in this like metaphor, you adopt a puppy and maybe like you don't experience that. I know that that's like maybe not like the best like example, that's maybe not the best metaphor, but that just have like a 3D example. I don't know what kind of puppy dog that is. It doesn't pee on your whatever. It's a stuffed animal one. I don't know. But anyway, okay, we're just gonna move on. I have a feeling that there are messages here for you. You're definitely getting connections from the other side, from your ancestors, even loved ones who have passed on in this lifetime, and just your angels in general that look over you. You also have Archangel Raphael with you. This is the angel of the heart chakra associated with the color green. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. If you are healing yourself at this time, especially if this is coming over what has happened in the past, you're healing yourself. You are healing your lineage as well at this time. You are healing generations at this time. So good news is that whatever you are working towards, I mean, it is going to like come into fruition. I have a feeling that, I mean, the money, the being able to do whatever you want, having that kind of freedom, having that type of independence, having exactly the exact amount that you need. We also have 2 Ace of Cups coming out here, Ace of Cups here and Ace of Cups here. So this is opportunity that's on the table for you right now. You just need to own it and just go for it, especially with our Page of Cups and our Page of Swords over here. I mean, as long as you know your worth, and you just aren't bashful about asking about it. I mean, sometimes you don't even have to ask. You could just say, oh my God, it would be so much fun to go skiing in the Himalayas. Do people even go skiing in the Himalayas? I don't know why that one just came up, and I was like, you really want to go skiing in the Himalayas? And just say to people around you, oh my God, wouldn't it be so fun to go skiing in the Himalayas? And the next thing you know, you're skiing in the Himalayas. You don't have to ask. You don't have to like bribe someone to, you know, invite you to go skiing in the Himalayas, whatever, or to do whatever you want to do. Just talk about how fun it would be. And if someone like wants to go with you, or if you just want to go by yourself, just like absolutely do it. Absolutely just go for it. Just send it. We have a lot of wealth that wants to come in. Okay, I'm asking about the situation. While I shuffle. But we have a lot of wealth coming into you that like on both your masculine and your feminine side. I have a feeling that all of your actions that you have done in the past are enough. If you feel like you need to put in more effort, you don't necessarily need to put in more effort. You just need to stay continuous. Like you just need to keep going. You don't necessarily need to keep putting in more effort, but you just need to keep putting in the same effort and then keep showing up every single day, putting in that effort. Now is definitely a time, especially if other people are getting what you want. Now is not the time to be jealous. Now is not the time to just say, oh, they're lucky and I'm unlucky. No. Now is not the time to be like, oh, like they just got it handed to them. They don't deserve it. No. Now is the time to just have a generous heart, a compassionate heart for other people and for yourself. Sorry, that's a dog. Sorry, that's a dog. That tapping noise in the background. The situation that happened in the past, you may be showing up already. You may just be someone with a very compassionate heart. Maybe it's time to show yourself that compassion, but definitely the people that were in this past situation I have a feeling that this past situation was aligned with your path for a reason. I have a feeling that you learned a very important lesson here in this situation. But all in all, these people were not on your caliber. They don't they just don't have the heart. They don't have the open mindset. Not to bash these people, but right here it says ungrateful daughter and earthly mother, and I'm really getting the feeling that it's no, they just weren't grateful for you. They just didn't appreciate you enough. And think about appreciation literally as in how your money appreciates or your money depreciates in an asset. You are so valuable, and you don't deserve to have relationships with people that are going to depreciate your value over time. You deserve to have people that are going to lift you up and support you. So this situation was aligned with you, but it also it was aligned and it taught you a lesson for something. But I mean, truly, your true alignment is to continue on and move past whatever this group was, whatever it was, onto new situations. Yes. Just keep holding it in your heart. Whatever your dream is, please keep holding it in your heart, because we have mysterious mother here. Keep just holding this hope and this prayer in your heart. You can keep it protected. You don't have to share it with others if that doesn't feel comfortable, but just keep it in your heart, keep it protected, keep your vision very, very, very clear. The divine feminine is here to service to you, and it's going to be in a very mysterious way. How I was saying, it's not going to be the typical XYZ thing. How it's you're going to have a situation that's like having a puppy dog that doesn't pee and destroy your house, and pee in your house and destroy your house. It's that, that's how bananas this is going to be. Also, since we have 7 and 4 here, I mean, these are this is a huge deck, and it's for these very low numbers to come out here. This is showing me that it's you're grounded, you are already grounded, you are already in alignment, you are already manifesting. So really, it's not about doing more work. I feel you've done the healing work, you've done the emotional healing work. I feel even the inner child and the inner teenager that are within me right now, they feel so at peace when I tap into your energy. So I feel you've done the healing, you understand yourself. So it's not about a matter of do more. It's just about a matter of you're doing it right. Please just keep going. Please don't give up. Please just keep going. And please have the undeniable faith that if you keep going, it's going to happen. You have 7 and 4 here. You are in alignment and you are manifesting. Easily, hands down. Easily, hands down. We have cast your sacred symbols with 63. So definitely anything you are journaling, anything that you are dreaming of at this time is so your dreams are telling you answers. Your your dreams are it could even be showing you parallel lives that you're living at this time, that your spirit could be living at this time. It could show you how to get through a situation. It could highlight, where you should put your energy. If it's if it's a bad dream, sometimes when you wake up, you're oh, this is actually how I should perceive this, or look at this energy. We also have the dependency here with number 61. Please, especially with food, please remember to nourish yourself. Please remember to drink water. And please remember to just have healthy relationships with food and with substances. I'm just going to leave it at that. Please remember to have healthy relationships with foods and with substances. And substances doesn't even have to be drugs. It can literally, it can even be essential oils or something like that. Okay, we also have, oh my goodness, I just noticed this. We also have number 62 here with the lonely journey of the high priestess. Yes, this may feel like a very bonkers path and journey that you're on, and it may feel really undescribable at this moment, but it is 100% yours, and it is bringing you to your version of success, the pinnacle of your version of success, where you can have that be a staple part of your life. It is bringing that to you. But we also have, okay, so 23 here, 2 times 3 is 6, and we also have 61, 62, 63. Okay, so what that is telling me is you are definitely on an ascension, because we have the 1, 2, 3, we have the sequential, and it's 3 in a row. So that's definitely your flow, and everything that you're doing is in the ascension right now. it's going to be, okay, if we had to look at the percentage of where you're at on your path, you are 60% of the way on your path. So if you just started this path, like say like 6 weeks ago, then you maybe only have like 4 more weeks to go. If you started this path like 6 years ago, then you may only have about like 4 more years to go, just to give you a rough estimation of where you're at in this like timeline, or like how fast or slow you think this is going to be. But ultimately, this is going to be something that it's going to bring you happiness. It may not look like it on the surface, but I think if you just stay curious and give it a try, because this is going to come about in mysterious ways. So if you're just curious of just kind of like, you know what, this maybe isn't a direct path to where I want to go right now, but if I just go here and I stay open-minded and I tell people my intention of what I'm doing, then maybe it could just fall into pieces. If not, I'll just go there and have a good time. So just try that. Just try that, because, and if you stay open and you remind yourself, I am worthy of this, I want this opportunity, and if this opportunity is in front of you, please grab it. This is not the type of opportunity that is going to grab you. This is 100% the type of opportunity that's going to be in front of you, is going to look emotionally, I think at most it's just going to pique your curious. I don't want to say it's going to look emotionally satisfying, because it may not look like that on the surface. It may not, but it's going to pique your interest for sure. It's going to make you curious. It's going to pique your interest. So it's going to be in front of you. It's going to pique your interest, and you have to grab it for yourself. You have to claim it for yourself 100%. Do that by just expressing your desires and expressing your curiosity. And wouldn't it be fun to do this? Oh my God, I would have so much fun to do that. I would love to learn about that. It's really, I have a feeling, and can I join you in on that? Or just asking people in like the vicinity. Maybe you want to get into like glass blowing or something like that. So just asking, if you go to like a glass blowing like class or something, just like ask like the other like artists that are there that do like glass blowing. Just like ask them about their journey and how they got into it. Ask them about their favorite pieces and so on and so forth, and just like start those conversations within the community. Just give it a shot. Give it a shot. Because it may be a little bit like just kind of whimsical, and maybe a little bit surprising the way it folds out. But I have a feeling that it's 100% going to bring happiness. It's going to have a little bit of a transformation, and it's definitely going to put you in line with your divine feminine, in the balance of your 3D environment, in the balance of your finances, in the balance of the environment that you create, and even like your aura in your personal space. And we also have our 9 of Pentacles as well as our 9 of Wands out here. And we also have, okay, so 3 squared or 6 plus 3. Those are giving us 9. I'm just getting a lot of the 9s, and we have 1, 1 with our aces. And we also had our pages, which are 11, 11. And then we had the other page. We had our page of wands underneath the 9 of wands on the back of the deck, which is another 11. I'm just seeing a lot of 9s and the 11s here. The 11s are telling me that you are in alignment. You are definitely, especially with our labyrinth and cast your sacred symbols, you are definitely in line with your higher self and the information that that version of yourself is giving you. You are in line with your angels and your guides, and you are understanding and properly comprehending what they are telling you. I do see, indeed, this is going to bring about transformation. Maybe even how you see yourself. But ultimately, I do think, even especially with this past situation, I feel like this is more of a karmic situation. And I do have a feeling that is good karma coming in. It's liberating karma that's coming in. It is going to be karma that helps you best express your most authentic self and live that kind of life. Not even just expressing your most authentic self, like communicating it to people, but like living in that truth every single day. It's very, very beautiful. This is a beautiful thing to accomplish. I'm proud of you. This is amazing. Did we have our Three of Pentacles? No, we had our Three of Cups. Okay, I was like, did we have our Three of Pentacles? We have our Six of Pentacles and our Nine of Pentacles. Very good. This is definitely showing money coming in. I have a feeling that even if it takes money up front, even if it takes an investment up front, that investment will pay off. That investment will pay off and it will be lucrative for you in the end. This will be a cash yielding asset for you. Absolutely, absolutely. This is so beautiful. Okay, just one thing that I want to look at before we close out. I would like to go ahead and look at any animal omens that show you are on the right path. So let's just go ahead and see if you would see these animals. You would see these animals if you are on the right path. So let's just go ahead and see what animals come out for you. First thing, we have wolf, or like a wolf pack with path finder. What other animals are going to come out if you are on the right path? Okay, I'm going to take tiger and grizzly bear. Wow, that is so beautiful. These are all very big, powerful animals. So take that as well, seeing like a moose running or seeing an elephant going out and running, or even like a rhinoceros. I mean, these are big, powerful predator animals. These all eat meat. Carnivore. We have wolf with pathfinder. We have tiger with fire. And we have grizzly bear with power. Also, eating salmon at this time might be beneficial for you right now. You need to honor your intuition. Honor where your intuition is leading you at this time. Honor where your intuition is telling you at this time, because 100%, whatever you're writing down in your journals, it's going to manifest, it's going to come true. Whatever you're seeing in your dreams, if it's telling you something about someone that you're seeing in your real life, it's 100% true. You need to release your past and start on a new journey. You are a teacher and you help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. What did I tell you? You don't have to do more. You just have to keep going. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. You have extreme loyalty. That's probably why it's hard to let go of the past, because you have, it's almost like loyalty to a fault. It's almost like it's like almost like loyalty to a fault. And it's just because you have such a strong heart. Oh my goodness. So if you're so, okay, wow, this just came through. This is like, oh my goodness. This is like, my heart feels like so softened when I hear this. Okay. This is why you had to walk away. And this is why you might be on a really long and confusing path right now, is because the strength that you have, not a lot of people have. The strength and the perseverance that you have, not a lot of people have. You may think that it's nothing, but it's not. And if you really want to own your worth, if you really want to own this strength, the universe has to show it to you. The universe has to show you how strong it is. So that's why it's going to keep sending you challenge after challenge after challenge to show you that it's like you have a perseverance that's unmatched to anyone else. Who else would keep going? Who else would keep going? Like, other people would have given up by now. Other people would have said, this is crazy, I give up. They would have made their sum smaller. But you're coming through. You're coming through with the moxie. You're coming through with the tenacity. You're coming through with the perseverance. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was reading the wolf card there. Tiger, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. I think it's time for you to really own your energy. Oh my goodness. And no. Like, that's the thing. You could put in all this work, but if at the end of the day, you look back at the mountain that you have just climbed and you say, oh, it's nothing. Oh, I haven't done anything. That is going to shrink all of your accomplishments. And that is what is going to be relative. So it's like, you can be worthy, and it's like the universe can give you all these awards. You can win an Emmy, you can win an Oscar, whatever. You can win all the awards. You can have the amazing salary. You could be getting the amazing bonuses at the end of the year, every single year. But until you own that you're hot shit and that you're honored to have to have this character and to make, and you're just honored to be in the position that you're in because of the choices that you made. I mean, it's like, until like you own it, it's like, I don't mean to like tell you to be like cocky, because it's like earned. And I'm using the word honor over pride because it's just, it is like a little bit more of like an enlightened energy, an enlightened frequency, but it's also about like I have like honor to serve. The like pride can be like very like, I mean, pride is good too. Being proud of yourself is good too, but it's the honor that's behind it, and like the gratitude and the intention that's behind it, which is why I'm choosing the word honor. You definitely have to be proud of yourself too, but that's essentially what I'm trying to tell you to, like, you know, it's okay to own that you're hot shit. That doesn't mean that you're egotistical. It's okay. At the end of the day, the goal is not to shed yourself completely of an ego. I'm sorry, sweetheart, but we're human, and it's like, we're gonna, at the end of the day, want to survive, be comfortable, etc., not want to die. No matter how you cut it, it's always gonna kind of like be that way. So it's not about ridding yourself of ego, but coming into balance and having a healthy relationship with your ego, and understanding that your ego is there to protect you, but it maybe doesn't tell you the best decisions to make all the time. All the time. So it's, I'm telling you to be, you know, like, own that you're awesome, own your awesomeness. And I'm sorry if that comes across as me telling you to be egotistical, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay to just voice your accomplishments. It's okay to look at yourself in the mirror every day and just go, oh my God, like, you did that. Like, you did that. You did that with no help. You did that on your own. You created the solution and it worked, and you did that. That was all you. It's okay to stand in the mirror and be proud of yourself and to expect that from yourself. And then when it works, to be happy about it. It's okay to own that energy. It's okay to own that energy. Okay, with Grizzly Bear and power, we have, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and let go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. This is what I will leave you with. Please, please hold deep in your heart. This is not a matter of if. This is a matter of when. The only thing you need to do is you need to keep moving forward. The only thing you need to do is just keep showing up every day and keep moving forward. It will happen for you. It's a guarantee. It's in the books. It's a guarantee. It's in the books, but you have to just keep it in your heart. You have to protect it with your heart, and you have to keep your vision clear. And please just show up every day with the passion and the pure intention. Show up every day with the very clear vision and the love for yourself. And the love for yourself that you are letting yourself live your best life. The love for yourself that you have a tenacity and a perseverance that is unbreakable. That is unbreakable. Just keep that vision true. Keep that warmth and that love and that intention in your heart. I promise you it will come true. When it comes true, come back to this video, make a comment, go ahead and leave a comment that what you're claiming, and come back when it comes true, because you're 60% of the way there. I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, beautiful Divine Collective. This has been Layne the Liaison, your Divine Psychic. If you enjoyed this reading and you are curious about getting a personal reading, first of all, I highly encourage you to act on that when you get that sensation in the moment, because it is in the moment and in that energetic alignment when you can get the best and most influential messages for you. These are not situations where you want to wait like a week. You want to go ahead and act on that in the next day or two if you want to get a personal reading, just so we can strike while the iron's hot and you can get the messages that are going to be the most potent and helpful for you in that moment of time. But you can find those on my website, LayneTheLiaison.com. We have virtual readings or live readings, especially if you are a local in the Atlanta area. Those are discounts for you. But other than that, we can also do house calls. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today, beautiful Divine Collective. This message was so beautiful, and I am rooting for you. And remember, if you're seeing wolves or tigers or bears, oh my, then you are on the right path. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.